Hi YouTube, this is Tara and welcome back to my channel. Okay, Model 1, take 4. Okay, so I am doing these Model 1 swatches. I have done this Model 1 swatches before, and you probably have seen the shorts when I swatched on this size tip. They're a little sticky, a little tacky. Okay, I swatched on this side and I had to take it down because I got a copyright. Today, I swatched just about all of them except for 4. This is a 24-piece set. I swatched all of them except for 4 on this size because these are too small for my nails. Now, since my granddaughter woke up, came in here, got up on the bed, and I don't know how she does it and I'm not paying attention. I guess when I'm looking down and I'm doing the nail polish, she got up on the bed. She just woke up and she got her panties on. And I didn't realize it until she likes to play up on this little thing right here, the headboard. And I heard her feet hit it and I could see her in my video with her panties on. And that's a no-no. So let's get into these swatches. And then I was getting ready to do my video with my makeup. The unboxing with the makeup that I just got. Because I do have people who still like to see my makeup videos. And I don't see the makeup bag. So, I'm having a weekend because I also got some news that I'm not so crazy about. And I'm not ready to share it in detail yet, but it's going to make sense because it makes sense to me and, you know, me not having things under control and together. So, it's my fault. I have to deal with it and, you know, just go up from here. So, without further ado, we're going to swatch these Model 1s. It's a 24-piece set. As you can see, I have already swatched them. Okay. We have a base coat. Okay. And I'm not sure if this base coat makes a difference in how they apply. I stick them on here, then put them in the lamp to cure. So we're going to put this base coat on this one. Okay. We're going to put a base coat on. And the thing I like about gel polishes over fingernail polishes is that they don't dry in the air. And like just now, when I drop this one, I can just go back in and go brush over it and it'll level itself. I really have to put more polish on it. If it was a nail polish, I would have had to take that off and start over if I mess up. Gel polishes, some of them come in small bottles. That's what I don't like about them. And some of them come in big bottles. But here's the thing, with gel polishes, you really don't have to use a whole lot. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to later on do my manicure with this Model 1 set to see how it goes. I'm definitely going to have to put some poly gel. I don't know why I hold my mouth like this. Some poly gel on this nail. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to put some poly gel. I don't even know if y'all can see me actually putting the base coat on the tips. The way I'm holding it, I'm always out of frame. Oh God. Okay, I got 2 more. The rest of the nails, I am not going to. Okay, so now we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tips, and we're going to put as many as we can on this white piece of paper, which is an invoice from wherever I ordered something from. Oh, Jesus. I dropped that one. I know y'all can't see it, but oh, 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 oh. Lord have mercy. And I'm not even sure if this is a gel-based coat. It didn't say. But usually, it is. If everything else in here is gel, then yeah, this is a gel polish. It's a base coat. Y'all, I had to go over this one because I messed it up. Okay, so we are going to give that 60 seconds and prepare to swatch. Okay, so here they are. You can't see them, okay, but they have been cured. You heard that? So I'm taking them off the paper. Some of them got stuck to the paper. Oh my God. These two was touching, so they cured together. It's sticky. Oh, good Lord. So a base coat is supposed to be sticky. There's some fibers that ended up on some of them, but what I wanted to do is just see if that would be a difference. Okay, and also to just kind of utilize the whole set. I don't know what my alcohol is. I don't know what anything is. I can't hold the phone. So this is the nail polish that I have on now. Not this one, because this one is pretty new. But I've used this one before. Yeah. See, because it's kind of hard to open. It's really thick, y'all. And it takes a long time to dry. Alright, so let's go in. We have our base coat. We didn't put no primer. So the first nail polish says 1958. My swatches is going to get more use out of the nail polishes before I do. Okay, so 1958, let's go. Yeah. 1958, and yes, I'm noticing a difference already in how it goes on. 1442. $14.42, and they are still a little streaky. They really don't seem to be self-leveling. $12.82, and I remember her being extremely thin, just like paper thin. Yeah. And I'll show y'all what she looks like with two coats. If you just want something with just like a little hint of color, this is her. She's giving off coral, pink, and I don't think she's a cat eye because I tried to activate her before. See, nothing is moving. So she's not a cat eye at all. Okay. She's this really pretty, dainty, sheer. Okay. And then here's our cat eye. And here's one of our old swatches. Okay. So let's see if we can get that effect on her using one of these old swatches. Now I can't see because she's not clear, she's not thin, but you see her, right? She's gray on this side, she's like a purplish gray, and I really want to wear her. She's out of the box for me. It's purplish gray. She's out of the box for me. That's not this is not a color that I would normally wear. So we have that cat eye on there. And one of my followers said, move slowly towards the so y'all see that? It moved. It did something. Okay? And let's see. Can we go on top? Look. See that? And let's see, can we... Now she's totally almost disappeared. So let's see if we can get it to do one more thing. Because it's not supposed to disappear. Okay, so see that? It's a line going across. And if you don't like that, the good thing about gel polish and the cat eye, you can just go over it and reactivate it. Okay, you can go over it and reactivate it, and then take your magnet and just move slowly towards her, and boom, there she is in living color. See that? And she's gray on this side, a grayish purple, and then she got her cat eye on that side. Okay, so that's the thing about cat eye. And thank you to whoever made that suggestion to me. 1240. Thank you. Here we have another cat eye. Let's see, can we find another? Oh no. Y'all, look at this. This is a black French tip. I did that with this kit. So we're going to go in with the cat eye down here. Okay, this is 1240. And you can tell she's a cat eye by how iridescent she is. If she's not, I've made a big mistake. But we're not going to go all the way down, because I still need some place. Oh, she's not a cat eye. She's not a cat eye. I made a mistake. But I'm still going to let you see her. You can see that purple on there, right? Okay, so we're going to cure her. And then we're going to get a nail tip. She looks just like a cat eye, y'all. She really does. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to polish her on here. Okay. So what she is she's just a sheer polish. She's just a sheer polish. And the reason why you know she's not a cat eye is because when you look at this top, she don't have a line going across. This one has a line diagonally. So that is number 1240. And she's very sheer and she's very iridescent. Okay. And I might use her again. I could have just swatched her on top of that one. So we're going to go ahead and put these in the oven and move on to our next color. So our next color is a cat eye, and she is 1274. She's 1274. And as you see, it has a line here and a line here. That means she moves. Okay, she gets rough and stuff with her afro puff. And you know what? We're going to take this black with this glitter, and we're going to put this cat eye on one side. See that? And we still got our black glitter. Okay, and then we're going to take our round side, and we're just going to take our round part, and we're going to come and do this, and we're going to be done. See that? Okay. And these are finished. Let's take these off. So this is what that purple on that black looks like. Okay, so next we have 1121, 1121, right? 1121. Now, what happens is the base coat does nothing for the cat eye because the cat eye needs something at the bottom. I mean, it needs a base coat that's a color, but the base coat does help the polish adhere to the nail tip and to go on a little smoother. It does. You're gonna get some streaks. Okay. It's not easy, y'all, doing these all over. It's not. Then we have 1119. It's not easy doing these all over. It is not. And then, let me see. This one I need to turn my way. Sorry about that. 1081. I'm moving a little faster now because I don't know about anybody else, but I get excited about doing my videos. But when you have to keep starting over, the excitement, you kind of lose momentum. The excitement isn't the same because one, now you've already opened the box. You've already seen the products. You've already started using the product. And so the initial reaction and excitement is like not there. And she is so beautiful. I don't know which one of these that I'm going to use first. Y'all know purple is my favorite. It's my favorite color of all times. 1045. I had said this one because this is like a really pretty fuchsia, okay? Ten 11. Okay, now we're going to get to these swatches that don't have a base coat. This is a 24-piece set, but the polishes are not 24 pieces. The polishes are only 20 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 pieces that makes the 24 is the prep, the nail prep. Okay, so you got 20 nail colors. And I hope I've swatched all 20. I have in a previous video, even if I didn't swatch all 20 today. The next coat is 883. And it's this really pretty blue. Now, if you ask me, she needs a base because she's thin, but you can definitely build her up. And I kind of like Modelones because the polish is so thin and not thick and bulky. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how some of them do. And I think it's by design. Like this one is pink, but you're starting to see some purple at the bottom. And I'm gonna look, it's like right before my eyes and yours, it's turning purple. I think that's that polarization or whatever. See, you see that? Because at first it was just purple coming in at the bottom. Now the whole thing is turning like this really pretty medium purple color. Also, like with this one, I think this one was more, this is about the darkest it's going to get. It may get a little darker. And here's that nice sheer looking purple. Okay. Here's our cat eye on top of that black glitter. Okay. And then here's that beautiful gray. Okay. So next we have we have 872. There's a lot of purples in here, I'm noticing. 872. And this is that beautiful, like, gray purple, purplish gray that I did the cat eye on. I believe, where is it? Is this it? See, that's that gray, and this is the gray. Okay, but this one I did the cat eye on that side. So pretty. I like a cat eye on my French tip. I did a chrome on my French tip, and then I seen somebody else doing it. Not saying I'm the first. I'm definitely not the first to do it. And this is 746. It's 764. You can't stay here. You can't stay here, can't stay here. And she has some sparkles in her. Okay, but not a whole lot. That's another thing about this kit. They have a lot of sparkles in them. This is that black 758. I don't know, my granddaughter is quiet. I hope she's not into nothing. Her mom is up, so oh God, hold the phone. I'm leaning to the side because the situation just happened. This whole bottle just fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay, so we're not going to build her up any more thicker than that. She is buildable, and this is about 3 coats of that polish here, because I did the cat eye on that side. Great job. This one is 756. A lot of purple in here, and y'all know I don't mind because purple is like my favorite color. The only thing is you become indecisive You don't know which purple that you're going to use. Okay, so we're going to stick this in the oven. $7.22. Oh, she's in there with her mom. Now these don't have any base coats on it. Okay. $7.22. And then again, this blue make me want to step out the box and just put this blue polish on my nails. I could easily put this blue on and then put this blue on top of it. Just so many options. She's still calling me because she's nice and sheer, and I'm still trying to watch this nail so I can still see. This too is black but has glitter in it, so I'll still be able to see and watch that nail. This gray is purplish gray is pretty. I wouldn't be able to, you know, see through it until after, like, if it start to crack and the cracks start coming through the polish. Sometimes it's too late. Yeah, you see how that looks kind of purple down at the bottom? I don't know if y'all can really see it, but it has shimmers in it a little bit. I'm not sure if it's going to get darker, but just know what it looks like now. You can't sing on my video. Yeah, so it's getting darker, but not extremely dark. Okay, so I'm almost finished, baby. The next one is 6:32. I have to find my makeup so I can do my makeup videos for all my makeup girlies. I have some makeup over here. I can kind of show y'all, but this is not a makeup video. This is a nail video. And let's see. I couldn't tell if she was, this one is brown or pink. I mean brown or purple. I really couldn't tell with this one. What color do y'all think this is? Is it giving off any kind of like tint or hue? It's not black. Maybe she's gray. Because we got the black glitter. Maybe this is a gray glitter. And then again, she looked kind of purple. Because this kit is purple heavy. I'm not sure if she's brown, like a neutral. But I almost want to put her on. Because she's pretty, she's sheer, and I can still see through her. But I'm going to put a poly gel on her. She's going to get poly gel, patty gel, whichever one I can get my hands on. And hopefully I can get a clear one. Okay, let's put these two back. Why we didn't put these back, I don't know. Okay. And that's the good thing about this energy gel polish. You see how I had the brush in my hand? If it was a nail polish, it definitely would have dried. So is this just a regular black, I think? I think she's a regular black. Now, excuse me for holding the way I'm holding my mouth. And what regular nail polish, you can't do that, y'all. You just can't keep going over, fixing it. You can't. And she's a little streaky. You see that? That's another thing too. I dropped it. It fell on something with no cloth. I just wipe it off. No singing on my video. You're gonna have my video blocked. So this is black. Okay, go in there with mommy, because you can't stop singing. $4.97. I think that's $6.29. It's supposed to be black. It's $4.97. So she's definitely purple. Don't touch anything over there. She's purple and blue heavy. So we're going to sit right here, and then we're going to take, you're not touching anything, are you, Chloe? Why you always going to sit over there? see, can I build it up a little bit more? Because I'm not sure what color this is. And I just messed this up. Because I just put black on top of that color. And that's not black. Oh, Lord. Chloe, what you doing over there? This is the black. She kind of leveled off a little bit. What you do over there? What's in your hand? Let me see both your hands. Let me see. Nah, baby. No. No. You messing with my stuff.
No.
Like, yes, you are. What's that?
For my body.
Okay, go take it. Okay, but you did it. Because you took these out. Close the door. So, I have all these foils that I have bought from Young Nails, and it goes on the nails. Okay? Maybe I get a chance to show y'all. She goes, and she opened all of them, just about all of them, except for this one for whatever reason. Okay, and it's like, it's not even tissue paper. It's supposed to be real easy to work with. So she goes and she opens just about every last one of them and pull them out, and y'all, I was like livid. I absolutely could not believe that she had did that, but she did. You know, she gets in trouble and she gets, fussed at. She gets fussed at about things. She's a kid, but I have it in her way for her to see. When a kid likes playing your makeup and stuff like that, you put that away. But I'm out of room. So, because this is their house, not mine. And I have completely taken over my grandson's room. But he's at his dad's house a lot. So this is a nice purplish blue. Okay, I have to find that shade that I put that. Is this it? I think this is it. I repent. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this is it. What? Okay, so let's look at these. Okay, so this is the black with the glitter. So pretty. Okay, this is like a purplish blue, more on the blue side. A little purple with the glitter. I am so feeling, I'm not a glitter person, but I am feeling these glitters. This is the black. Okay. And this is whatever color this is. 632. So let's go back in with her again. I'm not sure what color she is. Let's see, can we darken her up? I'm really not sure what's going on with her. Let's see. I want to do that black. I want to put just a little bit more black on. And I do see with some nail content creators, yeah, so she had to get 3 coats to be that black. Okay. So let's take her out of the oven and put her back in. And you're going to have to do that with some of your polishes. Like, I still can't tell what color she is. So she might be the first one that I wear, so that I can continue to look at this damaged nail over here and watch it and see what's going on with it. I think she may be like a taupe. Maybe. What color does she seem to be? Gray? Because you got all your other colors you have with glitters. Okay, you don't have a silver, but she has like a tint, a hue. So she might be gray, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, so we're just gonna say she's a natural color, a neutral color. So it's like a gray. That's what this is. Okay, so this black is like blackened. And somebody was saying like most blacks on your gel polishes, that they do have their sheer. Okay, so since this happened, okay, so this is one of the foils. Okay, and this is what you do. Hopefully you would tear it first. See? It's getting stuck. You see that? Oh, y'all can't really see. You can see, but not see. And then you just, it's already sticky, tacky, right? So, see that? See that foil that's there? Now this little piece is hanging off on the side. Just kind of break it, tear it, break it, if you can. Okay, so yeah. And you can tear it into any type of shape you want, right? You can make it into any kind of shape you want. This is just what just happened to break off. And so I put it on here. See, you got you some gold foil on your nail. Black and gold. Okay? And I had them in all different colors. And when she did that, I immediately thought about Young Nails having their Memorial Day sale this weekend. And I can't replace these because I'm not shopping. I'm not buying anything right now. Okay, so this is what they look like. And they come in this little container like this. And I got it from Young Nails during their sale. And blue, red, green, purple, you name it. So, yeah. Now, let's see. This is about as dark as I could get it. And I'm pretty sure I can go darker. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and say she's gray. Y'all tell me what you think. Because there's no reason for me to think that she's brown. Or she's beige or taupe. Because the brown and beige taupes are not in here. So the only shimmers that you have in here are twins to the colors that are already in here. So since she's not dark enough to be black, we're going to say that she's gray. And I'm pretty sure it would look good. Let me see. Would it look good on here? If I was to do a top, no, not that one. But yeah, there you have it. This is so cute though. This is how you do this. So what I was going to do, I was going to use my matte black on here. That's what I was going to do. To use my matte black on here. But this video is getting longer and I had to put like 3 coats. So we're gonna go ahead and polish that tip. I had to put like 3 coats on here just to get it to show up. Just because I did it thin. And see, I just did 1 coat. So let's put her in the lamp. We're going to give her 60 seconds. So we're going to go in with a top coat. Look, some of that gold got on this gray. And I mean, you can totally do that. You can totally do that, you know? No problems. So here we have a top coat, shiny top coat. Okay. And we can just go on top of this cat eye with a shiny top coat. Okay, so we did the whole nail with this shiny top coat. Okay, you see that cat eye is on this side and the gray is on this side. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna hope and pray that this black is done because it's dark. Oh, a piece of paper stuck to it. Now sometimes when it's dark, it doesn't fully cure. So this, let's put this at 60 seconds. So we got our black with our gold. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this down. We're going to go into our next product, which would be a matte top coat. Okay. That's what she looks like. Okay. Now, on one side, we're going to do matte. So that you can see the difference. So they're both shining right now. Maybe I should do the whole thing because you already see what the shine look like. Okay, so now we got our top coat on. It's not sticky or anything, right? Now we're going to take our matte top coat. And I just want to see if the cat eye is going to still have that same effect with a matte top coat on it. I just want to see. Okay. Let's see what cat eye look like matted. Okay. Let's see what this did. Bam. Look at there. I went down a little bit too far. Don't you see that? So, of course, the mints is a primer. So you really don't, I mean, a primer is just what you put on first after you dehydrate everything. So, can't demonstrate that until I get ready to use it. So, interesting. So this is the gray side, right? And this is the cat eye side. See that? Wow. You can see it, but not. Wow, that's interesting. And so we're going to go back in with our top coat to get that matte off of here. Okay. Let's see. Boom. Whoop, there it is. We're gonna let that cure. We've been here for an hour, you guys. I don't even know if y'all watched the whole entire video. If you watched the whole entire video, put an emoji in the comments if you watched the entire video. So let's see what happened. Yeah. Just like it was. Right? Just like it was. And I'm looking for this blue polish to give it another swatch because it's so streaky and thin. And ironically, I can't find it. So we're gonna go on this gray side with this matte coat. Oh, I hit the just to see what it looks like. Be back. We put the matte on the gray side. So I think I found her. It's 883. We're gonna see. If not, oops. Let's see. Nope, it's not, but oh well. It might have been her from the beginning. Yeah, this is her. And this is how dark she gets. Real pretty. Real pretty. Oh, that is so beautiful. So let's check out. And this is 883. So this is our cat eye side. Just really working with the cat eye and getting to learn what's what. And this is our gray side. This is our cat eye. And this is our matte eye. What you think? This is my matte gray. This is my cat eye. I'm getting better at this cat eye, y'all. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. This is what y'all think. You like it better with the shiny gray or the matte gray? You gotta teach. And here's our blue with our second coat. And she's cobalt and she's pretty. Thanks for watching.